You're listening to episode 7 of the WeenieHutRadio podcast, hosted by Funky and myself, Zarif. On today's episode, Grant Stoner joins us to talk about some of his experiences as a disabled gamer and journalist, along with other topics such as elitism, Super Mario Sunshine, Twitch midroll ads, why we all started streaming, inaccurate map projections, world building, Among Us, our favorite video games, and Dairy Queen. I hope y'all enjoy.
I vented and popped out right in front of someone. I was like, shit, so they called him being. I mean, Grant, what are you doing there? I was like, listen, my wheelchair does not fit in vents, so it obviously wasn't me. And they did not buy it and kicked me out right away. I was like, fuck.
That's fucked up, man.
Yeah, right?
That's ableist.
Get that shit out of here.
Today we have a very special guest on the podcast. He is a mobility editor for Can I Play That? And a freelancing journalist specializing in accessibility in gaming. Welcome to the podcast, my friend Grant.
Hello.
Howdy, dude.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being on.
You can find Grant on Twitter at super_crip1994.
Great name.
Thank you.
And twitch.tv/Hot Wheels 75.
Yeah.
So what's up, you guys?
How's your Saturday going?
I just woke up at like 10 a.m. and just kind of stayed in bed for a little bit. And then I got out and I didn't do shit. So.
I been busy writing all day, so.
Oh, really? What are you writing for?
I'm doing a review of the Xbox Adaptive Controller.
Oh, I was actually going to ask you about that. Like, I remember when that came out and seeing a big deal about it. I didn't really understand, like, how it works or how, like they think of it as, like, something that's widely accessible, but there are so many different types of disabilities, right? So, like, could you kind of, like, walk us through that specific one, or I guess accessibility in general with controllers?
Yeah, sure. So the controller itself is essentially designed for people with mobility issues. You can customize every input where certain buttons and switches go. You can place them wherever you want. It's not confined to
Gotcha.
like traditional controller layouts or what have you. And essentially it was created, Microsoft partnered with the Able Gamers Foundation, which is a non-profit charity which creates like accessible like controllers and devices for disabled people. However, with Able Gamers, you have to apply to receive one of their products. This product you can simply go to like Best Buy, Walmart, what have you, and purchase it for yourself.
So is Abled Gamers like a small organization or something?
No, it's the largest non-profit accessibility
non-profit, yeah, right.
in the gaming industry. It's huge.
I gotcha. Okay. I thought like the applying thing was a little weird, but I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, you have to, so for every like interest they have to fill out forms and see if they're eligible for the products.
I guess it makes sense from, like, it's probably not a mass market device, so, like...
Right, yeah. Yeah, I just figured, like, I might want something, you know?
I mean, hey, it's there. You can get it right now.
It did look pretty fun. Like, it's got that big, like, circle pad or whatever in the middle. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
Give
so...
me context, dude. I didn't watch any of this stuff.
Well, this was from, like, a year ago or so.
This is a year ago?
I think so. That's when it came out, right?
Make me do research. I want to say 2019.
Yeah, I feel like it... So I remember that being, like, a story around the same time that Sekiro was a story, and, like, the whole controversy about should there be an easy mode, should there not be, and accessibility and all that. And that was both last year, right?
Yeah, 2018, actually.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Sekiro, I'm too sober for this conversation right now. Yeah, basically, Souls from Software fans are very elitist with
Oh,
what
yeah.
they do and how they play.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And there was a disabled person who was like, "Boy, I wish I could play." And they were all like, "Fuck you."
Fuck
And then it
you!
just-
How dare you want to enjoy a video game like me?
And then it just evolved into this hodgepodge of just angry, sweaty neckbeard people screaming at cripples, and it was just, oh my gosh, it was a lot.
It's just like a couple weeks ago we were talking about people who are really elitist about food.
Yeah.
Like, if you like barbecue sauce on your wings, grow up. Like, it's the same thing. Like,
You son of a bitch. Buffalo sauce or nothing.
yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, it's the same idea. Like, if you're not suffering when you're enjoying this, you're not enjoying it.
If you don't play it the exact same way I do, with my exact same build, the exact same tears, fuck you, man. Just fuck you.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
Yeah, so it's really interesting seeing like how far accessibility in gaming has come over the past 5 years, which was before you would have people be like, I want to play your game, and they would either be categorized as like inspiration porn, right? Like, look at this poor cripple play the game, or something like, fuck you, these are my games, and it was very, very polarizing for a lot of disabled people. And now you have like developers and publishers who are actively putting in these features for everyone to use, and no one really cares anymore, in a good way.
Yeah. No, that's awesome.
It's just become normal, like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're just other gamers.
As it should be. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no one got upset when they added, like, colorblind options to COD. Like, you know.
Yeah.
In fact, a lot of people turn it on because they like the way the color
Same.
changes.
I always used to do that. It was blue and orange instead of, like,
Yeah.
red and green.
It's funny you say that because actually, studies have shown that, and I don't have exact numbers because I'm just a journalist, leave me alone. A lot of able-bodied people actually use accessibility features without realizing they're using accessibility features.
Do you have some examples besides colorblind?
Inverted controls.
Oh. I didn't know that was an accessibility thing.
Customizable controls.
Even like on like your iPhone, like when you're changing like the size of like your apps or whatever, or you have like the tap to like zoom into the top. That is accessible. It's under the accessibility stuff. Like,
Yeah, that's
Let's
true.
say there's like a father whose young baby is sleeping in the next room. Well, he puts on subtitles so he can play
Oh,
the
yeah.
game. That's accessibility
subtitles,
right there.
For deaf people, yeah.
hmm
That's cool, man. It's like stuff you don't think about.
yeah.
Are there games out right now that are not accessible that you wish you could play?
Jesus, funky.
I mean, just like relevant to right now.
Super Mario Collection.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I guess the Switch doesn't really have.
No.
And Nintendo hates everyone, so. Especially like people.
Now, I will admit that they just added in, what was it, March or April, I believe, the ability to remap controls.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
And they
That was
added like 5 profiles for every controller,
nice.
which is amazing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
However, it doesn't fix everything.
Right. Obviously.
So the perfect example is like Mario Galaxy in this collection, right?
Mm-hmm.
You still have motion controls,
Right.
and it's like why?
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you can remap the buttons if you can't move the controller.
Wait, Is it
Exactly.
hard coded like you can only do motion? I thought there was
So
like a
if
button you
you-
could press.
If you take off the Joy-Cons and use it in handheld mode, you have to use the touch screen for it. However, with how active Super Mario Galaxy is, it's kind of hard to be using both Joy-Cons, put it down, use the touch screen, pick up the Joy-Con, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not very feasible.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but like the remapping of controls is like another thing that a lot of able-bodied people would use. Because how many people, how many times have you heard someone say that? Oh, I keep getting the B and the A confused on the Switch.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yep.
something that'll clearly help everyone. It's literally about making it more accessible. It doesn't make anybody's experience worse. Literally not one person.
No. There is no accessibility option that is ever forced. So if someone says, well, they're going to force it onto us, that's a lie. Everything is optional. Number one. Number two, it doesn't, if you don't need it, don't use it.
Yeah.
Right.
And there's no
Exactly.
reason to complain. Like, as long as you can play the game the way that you want to play it, there's no reason for you to be upset if someone else does it differently than you.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. People are wild.
People are lying.
People just like being mad at stupid things.
Yeah.
It's
At
true.
other people's enjoyment.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah.
It's centered around elitism. Like the way I enjoy things is better than the way you enjoy things. Like
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Which is completely false because the way I enjoy things is better.
Now you didn't like Battle for Bikini Bottom, so clearly you have inferiority.
It's a shit game. Let's be honest here.
Wait, really? Whoa. Hold the fucking phone.
Yeah, I know, right?
Wait, what?
It's a shit
No,
game.
it's
You
not.
Can watch my
it's
YouTube
it's
review
one of
where
the
I go
greatest 3D
over it.
platformers of all time.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's definitely
It's
not.
amazing.
If you take Super Mario Galaxy,
Uh-huh.
Super Mario 64,
Uh-huh.
and SpongeBob Battle for Bikini
Uh-huh.
Bottom, one of those three does not fit.
Yeah, Galaxy.
Shut up!
I like how you excluded Sunshine because Sunshine is inferior to all those games.
Yeah, because Sunshine... No, okay, no, it's not inferior. It's just bad in its own ways.
Wait, are we not Sunshine fans here?
I love Sunshine.
Funky is the biggest Sunshine fan, also the biggest Sunshine hater. So I like Sunshine. I don't have strong feelings about it though.
You're very indifferent.
Like I liked it. That's it. I don't think I like 64 more and I like Galaxy more, and I like Odyssey more.
No, I don't even know how to respond.
So Zarif didn't grow up with a GameCube.
Yeah, I
or
didn't.
anything.
I didn't. I played these
Okay.
like in high school. Yeah. Well, I played Galaxy, but
That's fair.
Yeah. I grew up with Sunshine. That was like my all-time favorite game. It still is like my all-time favorite game. So I'm like, I love that game. Everything about it is like fantastic. But I'm very critical of a lot of the missions. And I posted a video on YouTube where I just kind of ranked all the missions in the game. And it's been getting pushed by YouTube recently.
Oh yeah, that's been
So,
weird. What do
it
you got, like
started out
1,000?
like- Yeah, now it's at like 1,500 views.
Jeez.
Which I'm not used to, like my videos getting that high, and
Mhm.
I'm getting a lot of dislikes on that video because of my critical like commentary. And people are like, you don't even like this game. Like, shit, just watch the fucking video, dude. Shut
Let
up.
me go give it a thumbs down right now. Just
No, but it's not even a review of the game. It's just like ranking the levels. Like if I was gonna do a review, I would be really positive. Which I want to do a review after I play through it in the All Stars thing again.
But yes, I guess like Sunshine for me is like Bikini Bottom for you because I grew up with that and you didn't, and seeing it through different lenses. Also, I don't know if you saw Seamus started playing Rehydrated.
I did see that.
Yes,
I'm not
I've been
gonna watch
watching
it, though.
that. Yeah, I've been watching it. In episode 2 he already got a glitch where he was stuck in like a corner and couldn't get out.
Shitty game, dude. Shitty game.
But that is because like he had never played the original, so that's an interesting perspective. That it's like watching
Okay.
your stream from what was it 2 years ago, 3 years ago?
Yeah.
When you first played it.
Yeah, good times.
I
man.
still have not completed Rehydrated. I haven't checked if they've fixed the glitch yet. Allegedly they have, but it might be that it's fixed in any new game you play. But if it already happened to
like
you,
your save file or
that's
something?
my theory. Yeah, that they can't retroactively fix it. So I might just do it again.
oh, I found the video. Here it is.
Oh god.
I give it a thumbs down on that one.
He also made a video on Rehydrated, so
Give that
Don't
one
thumbs
a
it down, man. I'll pay
thumbs
you.
down. Yeah, for all your viewers listening, if you ever want anyone to give you positive views, pay them.
or you can
Yeah.
buy like a click farm in Bangladesh for like,
Yeah.
or they'll just make a ton of
Dude.
accounts and
It's so obvious when you know someone has like they're either botting or they're like paying for like followers or subscribers.
Uh-huh.
It's just like like you can tell.
Because they have like thousands of views and like 4 comments.
Yeah, either that or like on Twitch they'll have like 3,000 followers and like 1 viewer.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like, why even bother?
Yeah, exactly.
People are so obsessed with like numbers, and when in reality they don't matter.
And it's
that
like
much.
influencer culture. Like, there's so much you could go into about how like influencers and their image become so much more important than their actual substance, and like the appearance that they're popular maybe more important than being popular, and that in turn make them popular. And I don't know, it's wild.
Yeah.
But speaking of Twitch, so y'all are both streamers. Did y'all hear about the new policy about midroll ads?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like that. Okay, so if I understand it correctly, Twitch is going to start introducing like random midroll ads just during streams.
Mm-hmm.
And when I first saw that, my initial thought was, this is dumb as shit. Like, let the streamers decide when they're gonna put the ads, because you know it could be during something important or during something that the viewers don't want to miss, or like. But then I saw this thread that changed my mind on it, which is the idea that streamers really don't put enough ads on their streams, and like not even for their own revenue, but for Twitch. Because like obviously Twitch makes boatloads of money, especially off the top guys like the ninjas and the soda pop or whatever. But how many streamers are there that are just streaming to like 1 or 2 people or no one? Like,
right.
And bandwidth is expensive. Like, it's probably all on AWS, but like it still costs money. And like Twitch is a very like, we take it for granted, but Twitch is completely free to use. Like, it's a very it's a very open platform, and if they're not getting enough revenue from Twitch, then like there's no reason for Amazon to continue supporting it. Like, you know.
I saw the exact same thread.
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure. I think I liked it. Maybe you saw it on my feed. I don't know.
Or maybe you saw it on my feed.
Actually, Seamus's girlfriend liked it, and that's why I saw it.
Maybe we're both of us saw it then.
Yeah. That's the same kind of thought process I was going through, where I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Because like the way they have it is that it will force random ads if you haven't run an ad in like 20 minutes or something. But even like if you do run an ad and then someone new joins after you ran the ad, for them it doesn't matter. It'll still do random ads for them.
Weird.
So it's still like weird.
Yeah.
And there's still not enough kind of like, I feel like there should be more like coercion, like whatever the word is.
What do you mean? Like
cohesiveness.
More consistency in like the application of
consistency. Yeah, that's a word.
Well, because it's like every time you join, you have to watch an ad, and like,
which is annoying as fuck.
It is, but like I get it. Like, you know, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the best solution is. I'm surprised.
Twitch is making an okay decision, I think, because they are saying like, if you don't want random ads, then play your ads, which is gonna start pushing creators or like streamers to actually like, okay, we're gonna run an ad. And if you don't want your followers to miss out, or you're really pushing to get subscribers, you can be like, we're going to run an ad for a minute. So if you're not subscribed or you don't have ad block, like blah, blah, blah. Which I think, like, because I never run ads, because it's always, I forget about them, you know?
And I think a lot of streamers do. It's not even about, like, not wanting to. It's just that you don't even think to run an ad. Like, why would you want to do that?
Exactly, because you're in the middle of a game. You're not just going to be like, okay, let me pause the game, Alt-Tab, go into Twitch, and run this ad. Can moderators run ads? I don't know.
think so.
All right, exactly. They need to give them controls. Like, if I could get Salem, like, hey, Salem, run an ad while I go pee or something. I'm like, okay.
Yes, boss.
But, yeah, I think if there's more control, like, if moderators can run ads and it's, like, more, Twitch is kind of really pushing for it, I think it makes more sense.
Or if there was some sort of, like, picture-in-picture ad where, like, you can still see the stream, but, like, maybe, like, it's smaller and the ad takes up more space just for, like, 30 seconds, like...
I also saw people suggesting, like, why don't you just do ads on the page itself? Like, if you scroll down to their channel, there would be, like, an ad on the channel. Because it would be the same thing.
Or, like, pop-up ads or, like...
I don't know about pop-up
No, I
ads.
mean, like, the bars at the bottom of, like, on YouTube,
Yeah, that's what I meant, Like, those things.
Yeah. Just so they can just add more, like, unobtrusive ads, which don't generate as much revenue, but you could have more of them, and they'll be less annoying for people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, nothing's more of a turnoff than me, like, oh, somebody new is streaming, like, they posted on Discord or something. Like, I'll check them out, see if they're funny.
You see Red Lobster.
And it's just an ad. And I was like, bro, I don't care enough to, like, stick around for a whole hour just to watch this fucking ad. Like, I'm just going to close this.
Tier 11 have trouble processing gluten. Watch this 5-minute ad.
But yeah, I'm not like a super hater, because I mean, like, as much of a like an anti-capitalist I am, I mean, Twitch still needs money, and like obviously they get money, but like I think having a more sustainable, I mean, I don't know how much fucking money Twitch makes. Maybe they are just greedy, but like I don't know. You know,
Maybe, but
It
it's
makes
also
sense.
about like the marginal cost of each streamer, like
right?
because there are so many streamers who aren't bringing any revenue to Twitch, but
Yeah. That's true.
who knows? And who knows how valuable it even is to keep Twitch free to them? Like, if they made
Right.
Twitch like where you have to pay to be a streamer, like they would still be fine probably. Like,
Oh yeah, that's true.
they may be more or less profitable, but all the big guys would still be there.
Oh
and
yeah,
it would make it an elitist platform where, like, there is a beauty in the fact that it's free for anybody to use.
definitely, yeah.
And if more ads is the reason to maintain that, then it's a small
Yeah,
price to pay.
that's a good point. Like, it is free. So stop being a little bitch.
Clearly there's nuance to the situation.
Oh yeah, you just had to get that in there.
It's been too long since I've used that word.
On Thursday with some sunny spells. However, it may.
So Grant, how often do you stream? Just whenever you're bored?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't. So, like, my friends, are trying to stream to make it a career. I do it just because I'm bored
Yeah.
and I like to talk to people. Not like narcissism, like, oh, I like to talk, go listen to me. But if I'm not doing anything that day, I'll be like, alright, I'll just pop on, entertain some people, and do it for a few hours, and then I'm good.
Yeah, I used to be just like that when I was a streamer. I didn't do it for any reason, like, other than just I wanted to. I would just stream dumb stuff like John Cena's Sexy High School Dating Adventure.
Ooh,
I remember that.
my favorite game. But yeah, even if I get the chance to get subs or donos, I really appreciate them, but I'm not in it for the subs or donos. I'm just doing it because I have fun with it.
Yeah.
Funky, why do you stream?
I mean, like, it's kind of the same reason. Because when I first started streaming, that was like 2 years ago. It was more so just like me trying to play games that I like. And I guess, I don't know, I just started streaming. Oh, no, I started streaming because Nana,
I remember
our friend
that.
Nana,
Yeah.
he was like, Funky, can you stream while I'm in class? I'm like, why? He's like, I want to watch you. I'm like, okay. So I was just playing Warzone, or not Warzone, fucking Warframe. Warzone.
You're ahead of your time.
Yeah.
It was from the future.
I was playing Warframe, which is in the future.
Oh, shit.
And I was just like fucking around. It's like this weird ninjas in space game. And after that, like Nana was just chatting, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. So then I just started streaming like Dolphin emulator, like GameCube games. And I was basically just streaming like Sunshine like all the time, and
Hell yeah.
no one really watched except for like Nana and then Zarif and then my friend Bree, and it was fun, like just kind of playing games and just kind of like talking. And then I stopped because of like school and work got in the way. But then with the pandemic, I started streaming again, and it was like slow at first. Like Nana was in there and Zarif was in there, but then like the more I streamed and the more people I met, and the more like friends I made on Discord and Twitch, like more people started popping in. And now I've gotten like a pretty cool, like almost a community.
You've been hovering at like 40 at your viewerships, like pretty often.
No. The 40 is only through raids.
Wait, I've seen you at 40, like just on streams and stuff.
Yeah.
What?
I don't
No
know,
way.
it's like-
Yeah. Yeah, you've been at 40.
You're
No,
going.
that was
you're
because I
going
got
up there.
raided. And they just like were lurking, I think.
No, there have been multiple days where you've been at the 40 mark.
Maybe. Because it might be because, no, I'm pretty, because I got raided by my friend Tushi like 2 times this past week. And he had like 80 viewers.
Oh, wow.
So it might have been like
Yeah,
they were just like
maybe.
residual.
Either way, you've been like, your numbers have been a lot
Yeah, my
better,
numbers
more
have been going up. I'm
consistent
not gonna lie. Like they've been popping, which
Yeah,
is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But again, like how Grant was saying, it's more so like bits and donations and subs are cool, but it's not my full-time job. Like, I have a job, which I get money. And, like, it's cool that people give me this stuff, but it's more so, like, I like chatting with people.
Yeah.
And if I can build a community, like, that's really cool. Because I have, like, friends that I met through Twitch, like my friend Purse, twitch.tv/PURCE. Super cool dude. And he has, like, this crazy community. Like, he has, like, 40 viewers all the time, and they're always chatting. And I'm in, like, his Discord server. Everyone's pretty cool. I'm like, I kind of want to have, like, that vibe going on where, like,
Yeah.
I can have a server where people talk, and I don't have to be the one initiating the conversation. Like, that's really cool. Just having, like, mutual people that like the same stuff, I guess.
Creating a community, yeah.
Yeah. And also, like, obviously, I would like to be a full-time streamer.
Yeah.
Like, if I can do that, that'd be super dope. But, like, I don't think that's ever going to happen anytime soon. So I'm just kind of, like, chilling, you know?
In the words of Coach Eric Taylor, success is not a goal. Success is a byproduct.
Amen, brother.
That was too deep for me right now, boys.
It's a little Friday Night
All right,
Lights
I'll see you all
philosophy
later.
there.
Yeah. Funky, have you ever had any problematic viewers pop in? You're like, oh, we're done with this.
Honestly, no. Like, I don't know how, but I've been super fortunate.
You've had, like, bots and stuff, but, like...
Occasionally. But that, like, I rarely get bots. Like, I see some people, they get bots, like, every stream. They're like, hey, you want to become famous? I'm like, oh, yeah, I do.
Click this bit.ly link.
Yeah, right? I don't get any of that shit. And the most problematic I've had, quote, problematic, is, like, if someone's backseat gaming a little too much, I'm like, hey, man, I'm just playing the game for how I want to play. And they'll just be like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, yeah, that's good. But everyone's, like, super chill.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess it's just, like, my energy or something. Actually, there was, like, one guy. But, like, again, like, I don't really give them attention. Like, he was just coming in chat. He was, like, I think he was saying, like, cock or something. And I was like, yeah, dude, that's what's up. And then he just, like, stopped talking. I don't know.
No, dude, I remember in this one stream I had, it was, like, a Papers, Please stream. And this guy came in. Oh, what was his name? It was, like, either Cranky Kong or Dixie Kong or, like... you know, and some numbers at the end, and he was just saying the most racist stuff. Yeah.
Hey, whoa, back up. Holy shit, let's not do this.
Nah.
My my friend Matt was streaming, and he was playing a Mario game, and this guy came and he was like, yeah, I never liked Goombas. And I was like, okay, man. He said, yeah, the way they look, and they're all this scum of society. And I was like, am banned. We're not doing this.
Holy shit. Yeah, that's like teetering that line of, like, is he, like, actually fucked up, or is he just, like, making some stupid joke?
Either way, we're not gonna find out, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Anybody do anything cool lately?
During Corona?
Yeah, every week. It's
Yeah, dude, I was at this sick party the other day.
Xbox Live Party.
I don't know if you heard, there was a Chainsmokers concert I went to. Yeah, man, it was lit. No, well, also because I can't do anything else, I've just been sitting on my ass and doing work and playing games.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Same here.
That's doing your duty to your fellow countrymen.
Literally, like, my mom's like, why don't you exercise anymore? I'm like, Mom, I'm trying to save the fucking country. Not because I'm lazy and fat.
I'm doing my duties, mother.
But no, I haven't really been doing anything recently.
I've been playing after COVID ends. Hopefully in the next 5 years.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Take a trip to Toronto.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
I've never
be
been
fun.
to Toronto. I've been to Vancouver and, like, Victoria and Whistler, but not Toronto. Interesting.
I figured that would be fun.
Is there anything specific in Toronto that brings you there?
No.
what?
I was just like, never been.
Interesting.
Come on, go. Let's see.
Fair enough. Wait, Zarif, why didn't you go to Toronto if you've been to, like, everywhere else in Canada?
Well, that was all West Coast. Toronto's in the east part of Canada.
I don't know how it works. I've never been to Canada.
Big country.
It's all the same, you know. It's like right above U.S. Like, come on.
It's like whenever you talk to people like from overseas and they're like, hey, have you been to like LA? Like, dude, I live in New York. Like, yeah, it's in the same country. Like, I can pop in a city bus and end up in Scotland. Like,
yeah, right. Yeah. Yo, did you guys see like there was like this one TikTok? I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of other like sources, but I saw it on Twitter. It was like a video. I like how they were showing the map projections, or all like, you know how they're always
oh
warped,
yeah,
right?
like the Mercator
Different
projections, yeah, and the linear projections, yeah.
It's crazy, like the actual size of places.
Oh yeah.
And I heard like I don't know if it's true or not, but it was like some of the projections we use are like based off like racial stuff.
Well,
or,
okay,
like,
so like it's not as if people were thinking let's make the white countries look better and the brown countries. It's what it is that they came from a Eurocentric viewpoint. So obviously there is like underlying racial forces, but I wouldn't say it's like them like laughing like an evil guy thinking how can we make people, but it's definitely important to acknowledge how Eurocentric, maybe white centric, like a lot of our I guess customs and structural systems are. Yeah. But yeah, it's the like it is also true that it is very, very difficult to make a projection for a 2D plane. Like, there's no way you can get it fully accurate. So you can either go for accuracy or usability. And the what you think of as the map is very useful for navigation, extremely. But it distorts the size, and it also maintains the shape really well. There are projections that make the shapes more or the sizes more accurate, but the shapes become way less accurate and become less useful for navigation. So. But it's also like there's no reason why north should be up or south should be down, or like it's all arbitrary decisions at the end of the day. Like, there's no we're choosing what's more important, what's how we project it, and that may subconsciously affect the way you think of things, or it might not, who knows. Like,
I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, it's there are websites and stuff where you could like drag countries across the map to where if they were on this part of the earth, what would they look like on our map? Like,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah. But yeah, a globe is definitely the best way to project
definitely.
the world.
Yeah, I like maps. Like,
I love maps. I'm a huge geography fan, yeah.
But I love, like, I mean, you know, real maps are cool, but fantasy maps are super cool.
Yeah. Yes, 100%.
Like, you get like the Skyrim maps and like all that shit. Like, I love seeing stuff like that because they're like building a world, and it's like, oh, this is cool.
I used to do that in Microsoft Paint. I would just world build a map, build like the history, be like, oh, this population settled here, and then they went to war with them and got this land, and then like I used to just do that for hours on end, listening to music on my computer. Yeah.
I used to do that, like not on Paint, but like on paper.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't like make lore for it. I would just make like little maps, like in Zelda or something.
Do either of you play D&D?
No, but I feel like I would love it.
I feel as if the way you two are talking right now,
yeah,
you would probably love it.
I played D&D once. Yeah, I just never had a group, and like my friend group IRL started playing it, but like, you know, we're in a pandemic, and I don't really want to hang out with them. I was like, why can't you guys just do it online? Like, oh, it's not the same. I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah, it isn't the same, but also, like, if you're getting really into it, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
So, I would say just go for it or find a different group online to try it with.
Yeah. I mean, right now I don't really have the free time to, like, be a part of a campaign, but, like, eventually I'd like to.
But I've definitely always thought that I would love D&D. I just never knew anyone who played it. Like, I don't even know how to start. Like,
just make a character.
It's very like overwhelming when you first play it, because like you have to make your character. You have to learn like dice rolls and like positioning and role playing, depending on how serious your group is.
Yeah.
But no, it's very rewarding and fun when you get a good group who just, like, has fun with it. But you never want anyone who's too serious.
Oh,
because then it kind of ruins the whole vibe if, like, you and your friends
definitely.
are vibing. It's just one person going to be like, we need to fucking interrogate the person in the tavern right now. This is
I want to.
Yeah.
But my quest, I wrote this for like 20 hours. Shut up, John. We're only here because your mom buys us pizza.
Yeah, dude. So what I hear is we're starting a D&D podcast.
That's right. I love role playing, so I think I would
same.
love D&D. I just don't have a group.
Let's start one.
We could, yeah. Do you know anyone who DMs?
No.
All right, forget
Check.
it.
Ask in your server, like, see if anyone.
Fun story, boys.
Oh.
I
Oh,
know someone who DMs.
really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Boy,
We can talk
Alright.
about this after the show.
yeah.
Yeah. It'd be fun. But again, I don't really have free time right now, just because
Yeah.
of like school and stuff.
I'm hearing excuses, Funky. I don't.
I'm saying, dude, like I don't know how to emulate a DS.
He's too
so,
busy
like,
going to parties. Like.
Yeah.
I'm too busy, like,
Spraying
Dying.
COVID. I hear you.
yeah. I got responsibilities, man.
Mhm.
So I've been playing a lot of Among Us lately.
My man.
An insane amount, and I've gotten to the point where I've been dreaming about Among Us like
Holy
almost
shit.
every night.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's just
That
like
was some-
imagining me like in like Among Us, like, and being interrogated and like ejecting
It wasn't him.
people.
It wasn't him.
Yeah. What's
It
up?
wasn't me. I'm not sus. That's-
Yeah, exactly. Like,
It wasn't me.
and I'm not in like a space or anything. It's just like people.
It's like at the grocery store.
Yeah. Why you fucking asked you? Why'd you join the van, huh? How's the reef? I don't know, man. I'm.
Hey, how do I vent like Funky did?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
We were playing Among Us. Like, I think it was a few days ago, me and a friend group, and I vented and popped out right in front of someone. I was like, shit, so they called him beer. I mean, Grant, what are you doing there? I was like, listen, my wheelchair does not fit in vents, so it obviously wasn't me. And they did not buy it and kicked me out right away. I was like, fuck.
That's fucked up, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right?
that's ableist.
Did that shit out here.
Yeah, I mean, I talked about this on stream. Like, I think the game is definitely fun. Like, especially if you're playing with a good group, like a good size group too. Definitely depends on like the number you have. But for me personally, I feel like that's the kind of game that I don't enjoy as much as other people do. Just because of the person I kind of am. Like, I don't like arguing and yelling and like having anxiety and stress when I play games. And like, I feel like Among Us kind of definitely brings that out.
Yeah.
Like, even if I'm like playing with my super close friends, it always ends up like, okay, they're all stupid. I'm not gonna like sit here and like act like I'm smarter than them. Like, in the game, they're all fucking dumb. Like, I called the thing, like I reported the buy. I'm like, hey, I
Yeah.
just saw this guy kill this guy right in front of me, and he won the game because no one voted him out when I called him. And then I pressed the button because I saw someone vent. I'm like, hey, I just saw him vent, and he's like, what? What are you talking about? I'm like, yeah, what are you talking about? Like, what do you mean, you fucking idiot? Why would I press the button out of nowhere? And like, they didn't vote him out. I'm like, holy shit, you're all stupid.
Damn, bro.
That's why, like, I don't want to play that game because it's just fucking annoying. And it's like, wait, you're supposed to have fun. Like, I don't have fun in this game. I'd rather just play Mario. You know what I mean? But that's just me.
How do you feel about Town of Salem?
Never played it.
Never. No, we've played before. No
Yeah, like
chance.
one time. I didn't understand it.
No, we've definitely played like. That's like
You
all I
played it.
played 3 years ago.
Yeah, I never played with you
I'm
guys.
getting conflicting messages here. Who do I
Why?
believe? One of you is looking pretty sus right now.
It's Zarif.
It's not me. It's not me.
He can't grow a beard.
Ouch, dude.
Sorry. Cut that
No,
out.
look, I have the med scan. Come follow me. But did you ever play board game online with us?
No, I hate that game.
Okay, that's a game that, like, looking back, is the dumbest shit in the world. Like, that
It's
is
not fun at
actually
all.
like the worst creation of the human race. It
Yeah,
makes
it's
me
so
regret
boring.
the internet. But I just played it so much. Like, it's just like Tumblr.
It's like 10th grade, no offense to any white people, like 10th grade white kid, like,
on Tumblr.
humor.
Like,
Wow, I actually
Yeah.
offended right now. This is
Well, cry
calm
about
down,
it.
please. Thank you.
it was about like quirkiness and like edginess and raw XD and Doctor
Yeah.
Who and Game of Thrones fandoms and like
Yeah, it was like, I don't
it's like the
playing it.
Penguin of Doom. Remember that?
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
so stupid. I'm like, what the fuck is this, Kevin? I don't want to play this. He's like, oh, well, please, it's fun. I'm like, all right, buddy.
And there really wasn't any strategy to it. Like,
Yeah, it's just dumb. You ever play that game, Grant?
No, never even heard of it.
Okay.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
it
that
sounds
way.
like a good thing, yeah. What's both your favorite game?
I feel like I could give one per like genre.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like for example, my favorite RPG is definitely Kingdom Hearts 2. Absolutely. And that might be my favorite game.
This
I
is
love Kingdom Hearts 2.
our first time meeting. I want you to know this, right? Never met you in my life. I already love you.
Yes, fuck yeah, dude. Dude, Kingdom Hearts. Okay, have you played all of them?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, what did you think of Kingdom Hearts 3?
Oh god.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's like, as a lifelong fan, I
Yeah.
want to be happy it exists. I
Yeah.
haven't bought, like, the Legendary Collection.
No,
Because I
oh my
was so
god.
excited. And then like, halfway through, I was like, oh, my boy, what did they do to you? What did they
Yeah,
do to you?
dude. It was. How many years was this in development?
Like, 14?
Yeah, jeez.
Right? Something like that.
Yeah, in like early development. It's ever since like Kingdom Hearts 2 came out, they've
Mhm.
been working on this. Oh my god. Yeah, it's okay. We could have a full podcast talking about this. But like if I were to name my biggest gripe, possibly with Kingdom Hearts 3, it's that the villains are all so generic. The bosses,
Yes.
like, there are no more Disney bosses.
No,
you don't fight the
zero.
villains from the movies anymore.
really?
Yeah, you just fight these like like Heartless or like the Data Cubes or
What
like
the hell?
you used to fight like the actual bosses or the
Jafar.
evil guy. Yeah, like
Mhm.
an evil possessed version of them.
Yeah, it was very, like, to me, the moment I realized it was like, this game is just a shell. Was the Frozen level?
Dude,
You
oh my
just keep
god.
going up and down
Yep.
the fucking
Up and down the
hillside.
mountain, and then occasionally it'd be a cutscene where like, this is Elsa did this, and then went evil,
Yeah.
and then they're just telling you the plot of Frozen, like while you're
Yeah,
on your
and
own
it's just
adventure.
It's just like, oh, this is... And then Monster Inc., you're literally... Like,
Dude,
like,
I was so
5
excited
minutes?
for that.
That's it. You're there for 5 minutes, that's it.
Yeah, yeah, and you're just going across the factory back and forth. Like,
Yeah. Oh my god. Like, Toy Story was great.
I like Toy Story.
Toy Story was very
Yeah.
good. It was very fleshed out.
Yeah,
Had a lot of like good character dialogue and growth, and it was fun to see Woody and Buzz. And then after that, it was just like, what did they do to you?
yeah.
Sora, why?
It definitely started off strong. I liked Hercules. I thought that was cool.
Yes,
It was a great
yes.
way to throw you into Kingdom Hearts 3 because it's like
Yes.
you've seen this world but not like this. Like
Right,
yeah.
right.
But yeah, it just got worse and worse. And then like you don't even like revisit the worlds to advance the story. It's literally just you do a bunch of Disney stuff which was bad, and then you do the story which Nomura's been sitting on for 15 years. Like
Yeah.
and the story sucked. Like and was very weird and confusing. And then did you play Remind?
Yes.
Okay, so I thought Remind was gonna answer questions about what the fuck happened in the story. It did not. It opened
It
more
did
questions.
nothing. It did nothing.
Yeah.
Although I will say, the Pirates of the Caribbean world, I did enjoy that.
I loved that.
I thought that was
I
good.
loved it a lot.
That was very good.
Yeah, I thought it was very well made.
They put all their effort and development into like 2 worlds, and that was it.
Yeah, it's like they made the game so visually stunning, and the combat was pretty smooth. Other than like the Disney rides, which were just like every 30
Terrible.
seconds you get to watch a cinematic and kill all the Heartless. Like,
Terrible.
Yeah, but and
Frank,
yeah,
have you ever played?
No.
Never?
Nah, I never had PlayStations except for the PS3. But I was like a Call of Duty kid.
Whenever you stream next, you have to play Kingdom Hearts.
I feel like I would just shit on the games and people who watch would
you
get mad.
could try playing Dream Drop Distance. I don't know if there's a way to play 3DS games on stream, but that one might be a good one to get into it. The card system might be more, or Birth by Sleep would actually be a good one for you, I think.
Bird by Sleep is very good.
Yeah, I think you would like it. And you don't need to know any Kingdom Hearts lore
one
going
day.
into it to play that one. So that's
Maybe,
like a
you know.
prequel to everything.
Play the fucking game, Funky.
Anyway, so back to the conversation of favorite games. Kingdom Hearts 2
Yes.
would be my answer right now. But other one, like, favorite open world or / action would be either Red Dead Redemption 1 or 2.
Ooh.
I like both of
Very
them so
good.
much. I think I like 1 a little more, though. My favorite racing / driving game would probably be Forza Horizon, the first one, because that was just awesome and open, and just I was never really into the regular Forza games because it was just racing, but Horizon actually had like a story and quests and stuff. Like, favorite platformer, Funky, you might hate me for this, but Sunset Overdrive is probably my favorite. I had the most fun with that one.
Oh, okay. I never played
I
Sunset
think
Overdrive.
you might like it. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
looks
was
really
super
fun.
fun.
And it's by
Yeah, and then
Insomniac, yeah.
actually, Sunset Overdrive I think was more fun for me, but I think Spider-Man was a better game. Yeah,
Is that classified as a platformer?
I would call. What else would you call? Like a beat 'em up platformer,
Like a story adventure kind of.
either way,
like-
like
Yeah. Okay. I mean,
platformer,
Sure.
like a fast-paced platformer with like, yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think Spider-Man's a platformer. Dude.
I would say more
I
so
think
beat 'em
it has
up.
platforming elements,
open
but it's
world,
not
yeah,
classified
yeah.
as a platformer.
I consider it in the same vein because to me the when I think of platform, I just think of like fluid movement and like being able to do traversing through a level is one of the big parts of it. That's what I think of as a platformer.
Isn't Spider-Man's like
It
open
is,
world though?
yeah.
Isn't
But there are open world platformers like Mario games, like
it? Right. But that's a platformer though. Like it is. At
right.
its core,
Obviously,
like, the
Mario
gameplay.
and like what are like the Sonic games are like more pure platformers. Like whatever. What's your favorite game?
Hey, I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this, you know. Like I said, I don't know if I have like one favorite game, but
Top 3 for you then, Funky.
Would Sunshine be on there?
yeah, I mean probably like it's hard to like judge games because like I don't know, I guess okay, Counter-Strike will be on there because Counter-Strike is like my all-time favorite first-person shooter game. Highly skill-based, highly fun, rewarding. And then Super Mario Sunshine, like I guess that is like one of my all-time favorite games because it had such an impact on me as a child, regardless if it's like good or not. That's up there. And then I guess like my third game would be, it might just be like Sonic Adventure 2. Like as shitty of a game that is, but I played
Right.
so much of it.
Okay, so when I think about it like that, like favorite game is different than the best game you played, I think, right?
Yeah.
Like, so I guess the games that like have had the most impact on me would be like Battle for Bikini Bottom, Minecraft,
Oh yeah, Minecraft's
Yeah.
up there too.
GTA 5, and Black Ops 2 probably. Like my best memories of gaming was like the summer after Black Ops 2 came out. My friends and I would literally be playing from like 4 p.m. to 4 a.m. and then be sleeping the other 12 hours. Like
Yeah.
every day without fail, we'd be playing zombies. Like
Yeah, I definitely have more games to add to my list. Then.
yeah, this is a interesting topic. What about you, Grant? What comes to mind?
Top 3 most influential would be Pokemon Soul Silver.
Yes,
because-
yes.
See?
Thank
I
you.
knew
I played
liked
Heart
you.
Gold, but those are the best Pokemon games.
I knew I liked
1,000%.
you. I knew I liked you.
I was telling Funky that if he were to play a Pokemon game on stream, he should play those games. Like
Yes,
that would be
100%.
a perfect one.
Yeah, I just don't know how to emulate a
100%.
DS. You know,
Shut
it's
up,
a little too complicated.
dude.
I'm hearing excuses right now. Funky.
So what are your other games?
Yeah. The reason I chose that one is just it's just the silver version, but better. Like everything is better.
Oh yeah,
Kingdom Hearts 2,
nice. Yeah.
and probably as much as I hate it now,
Oh boy.
Overwatch.
Oh wow.
Good
Because
choice.
I played so many hours, and my friends and I really had like a good
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like game nights, we would just have fun Overwatch, and then we started to do ranked, and then
Yeah.
went downhill from there, and yeah, I would say those three easily.
Awesome, dude. Overwatch I never got too into, but I've always had fun playing it when I did. Like,
It's not the same game it used to be,
I've played again this year, yeah. It is definitely very different.
right? And it's very like, I could talk about this for hours. It's very like tragic how they turned it into like a team-based game to who can do the most
Oh,
DPS.
God, yeah.
Mm.
It's just not the same.
Yeah.
But yeah, when it was good, it was probably one of my favorite games.
Wow.
Yeah, I forgot that game existed, man. I used to play it a lot too when it first came out. Like I played it a lot, but then I just got bored of it.
Yeah, I don't blame you at all. It's very repetitive now because everyone runs the same exact comp.
Yeah.
Because it's meta and just
That's how
ruins
you-
everything. Yeah.
The sequel's coming out. Has there been any more like news on that? Like,
No.
okay.
It's like, what are they even gonna add to the sequel? It's gonna be weird.
I think they're doing like PvE.
Oh.
Like a campaign
So-
and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
interesting.
So from what like previews that were revealed and everything, multiplayer is essentially the same. And people at Overwatch 1, if I remember, I could be wrong, so don't quote me on this, as we are recording it. It's like Overwatch 1 people can play multiplayer. With Overwatch 2 people, it's seamless. Essentially, Overwatch 2 is just a campaign experience.
Why don't they just? I guess. I mean,
It sounds like it's gonna be
Blizzard.
DLC. Like,
yeah, it's kind of like DLC.
Blizzard.
Yeah, makes sense.
Money.
Yeah. What has been? Have they been doing anything? Did they release any like? Did they release an expansion for like World of Warcraft recently?
Did they? I thought they did.
I don't remember. I don't keep up with anything.
I've never played World of Warcraft.
Same.
So.
same.
Just like, yeah, okay. So none of us know anything. Okay. I mean, I'm just like,
Yeah.
does Blizzard do anything anymore? Like, that's what I'm saying.
Aside from
Just Overwatch stuff. Like,
piss off everyone Blizzard, yeah.
do people still
No.
play Hearthstone?
I don't know.
I don't know. Honestly.
Yeah.
I've also never played Hearthstone.
I've never really been a Blizzard boy.
You don't like Dairy Queen?
Oh, I love Blizzards, man. Oreo Blizzards.
What's your favorite Oreo?
Yeah.
I like the Reese's one.
I don't think I've had that.
It's good.
Grant, do you have Dairy Queen where you're at?
We do. And I don't really enjoy it that much.
I don't like the food. I
I
remember
don't-
one time my friend and I were going to like the small town called like Herney, Texas, because he needed to get a part from like this shop, and there were only 2 restaurants there, a Dairy Queen and McDonald's, and like we both wanted to eat at Dairy Queen because we figured, you know, small town, it's probably like really good here because that's like what you do. It was awful.
God.
Should have gotten McDonald's.
Yeah.
So McDonald's will be the same anywhere you are in the world.
It's true.
Yeah, I don't go to Dairy Queen for the food. I go there for the Dairy Queen
yeah.
ice cream.
Exactly, yeah. I saw this clip on Twitter of someone who was at Whataburger at a drive-thru, and the person was bringing them their shake, and then they flipped it upside down and all fell out. They're like, sorry, I used to work at Dairy Queen.
That happened to not like that happened like one time. Me and my friends were at Baskin Robbins, which I don't know if you guys have that.
Yeah, we have Baskin Robbins.
Okay. I don't know if that's like a global thing. Yeah, it's like an ice cream store. And my friend Osama, who was on the podcast, he used to work at Dairy Queen, so he used to like flip the things around.
Oh no.
So this was like I think right outside of high school, or maybe we were still in high school. We were at Baskin Robbins at like nighttime, and like there's some brown dude behind the counter, so we're kind of like fucking with him a little bit because he was like our age. And Osama like got his ice cream, and he had a cone. And like I don't know what compelled him to do this, but he flipped it, and it just fell on the ground. And the cashier was just staring at him like dead eyes. And Osama was just like, haha, sorry, can I get a new one? I don't remember if he got a free one or if he had to pay. But like, wow, what an idiot.
Osama.
I would have been able to listen to this shit.
He's a funny guy.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't talk about the stories you brought up last week. Like him jumping out of the car.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we should probably bring him on again.
Trying to sneak into a movie theater.
Yeah, he's without insulting his character, he's kind of one of those guys who doesn't think about anything when they do it, which is like a huge flaw of his, and he refuses to admit it. To be honest, he's like, well, no, anything I do is correct. I'm like, okay, buddy. Like, you think that. Which I'm not like saying I'm superior to him, because obviously I have flaws too. But I'm like, dude, you got to admit like when you're fucking dumb. But yeah.
Yeah, you don't even like Kingdom Hearts. So.
Yeah, that game sucks.
See, there it is.
I'm just kidding.
Local streamer hates Kingdom Hearts.
I've never seen gameplay or watched anything because it's just never been something that interested me.
Oh my god, Funky.
I mean, like, obviously you like it
You've
because you
never
like, grew
even
up with it.
seen gameplay. Funky.
What?
It's alright, we're fine.
After this, he's just going to block me off everything.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay.
He's gonna send a
He's just going
cease
to
and
friend Zarif
desist.
on everything and just replace me.
We're gonna start a new podcast.
Yeah.
Salty Spittoon Radio.
Okay, guys. Actually, Grant, have you
The
ever
Kingdom
watched
Cast.
Have what?
Have you ever, like, watched SpongeBob?
Yeah.
Is that, like, how do you feel about SpongeBob?
I love it.
Nice,
great.
nice.
I don't know about the new version. I haven't watched any
Right.
of the, but old SpongeBob, yeah, it's amazing.
Oh, cool. Yeah, we're, like, huge SpongeBob fans.
If you couldn't tell by everything.
Yeah, it's you can't go wrong with the girl Doodle Bob and
Yeah.
girl
Mm-hmm.
what else? Bubble Buddy and
Oh, yeah.
Bubble Buddy.
Bubble Buddy.
Yeah, dude, Seamus straight up didn't know who Bubble Buddy was.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
What a fucking asshole.
Oh, yeah.
He said he was in like 8th grade when he started watching SpongeBob because he's like, old.
Yeah, like, well, he's not
Yeah.
that old. He's only like 25 or some shit.
No, he's like 30.
That's still not.
He was one of
I
the
guess.
older creatures.
Yeah, that's true. He was like 22 when Jordan's like 18 or something.
Yeah.
Whatever. Fuck that guy.
Oh.
I just want to know what he looks like, dude. I want to know.
Yeah,
if he has long
dude.
hair now.
What's his hair? Is it long? Is it short? Is he still wearing glasses? You get really fat or something? Like
Yeah, like I want to know, man. Is that why he's not showing us? It's probably just healthier for him to like not care about his appearance
Probably,
on
yeah,
camera.
yeah.
So I'm like, all right, whatever.
But he also seems like the guy that never really cared about his appearance. 'Cause
Right,
they let the creatures like do whatever to his
Oh,
hair.
yeah, his
like,
Yeah. For context, we're talking about a YouTuber called SSOHPKC.
It's a lot of letters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stands for Sir Seamus of Halo, Psychokinetic Collaboration.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of words.
People usually shorten it to SSOH or just call him Seamus.
Yeah.
But he's been around since the beginning. He's like one of the OGs.
Oh yeah. He used to work at Target and upload videos on the side.
Yeah. I wonder if he still works at Target. Like if he got a job there because he's like not like He just came
According
back.
to Sly, he was always very like conservative with his money,
Okay.
and since he had so many uploads and stuff, he probably made a good chunk of money
Oh, yeah.
off of So
Okay. Yeah.
Does he still upload or not?
he recently started again. He took a long break, like
Few
years,
years. Yeah.
4 years,
Oh,
I think.
wow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes a break is necessary.
Yeah, for sure. People get burnt out, like
Oh yeah.
in any like field.
Yeah,
Mhm.
definitely. I was gonna ask you, Grant.
Mm-hmm.
So you graduated from college, right?
Mm-hmm. And my master's too.
Oh shit. Yeah. What'd you major in?
For undergrad, journalism and classical civilizations.
Interesting.
So I know a lot about shit that doesn't really matter.
Nice, dude. What made you want to get into journalism?
So, growing up, my brother and I got Game Informer magazine a lot. And I was always like, yeah, I want to be in Game Informer. I want to be a writer.
Yeah.
A fun fact though, I was a terrible writer until college, actually.
Ah.
And then I was, I took journalism classes. I was like, oh, I'm actually okay about this. And I joined the school newspaper. And then one of my best friends was my editor, so he helped me out. like really honed my writing style, and now I get to be a journalist.
That's pretty cool, man. Yeah, I was just curious how that happened. What'd you get your master's degree in?
Public history, which is museum work and such.
Ah.
Because I thought I wanted to be like an ancient Roman museum exhibit curator. Fun fact, boys. There are no ancient Roman exhibits in the United States. I hate to break to you.
Oh, man.
So that dream
Damn.
Holy
plummeted.
shit.
And I spent the summer after I graduated applying for jobs in the museum industry right now, especially with COVID, is just collapsing. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to try journalism again, and then it just blew up from there.
That's cool, man. It's good that it's working out.
I'm pretty happy with it. How everything's happening right now.
Nice.
10 o'clock, good evening. This is The World Tonight with the...
Funky, did you download iOS 14 yet?
No.
Oh, it's cool. It's really cool.
I've seen some stuff on Twitter, like screenshots of people.
Like
but none of that really appeals to me.
You don't like having widgets?
I use my phone for texting and for Twitter.
Damn. We can have a Twitter widget that like...
I don't want a Twitter widget. I want to open the app.
Get those tweets.
Either way, it's cool because like I used to have an Android like for a couple of years, and like that was one of my favorite parts of it. That like you could do anything with your home screen. You could put whatever, like a big weather thing, and my calendar and stuff like that. Felt like a desktop, but
wait, can you do weather widgets on this?
Oh yeah, I've got one right now.
Oh sweet, I'll download it then. It's the only reason I would want it.
Yeah.
Well, you could always have like, if you swipe to the left, you could have the weather.
Yeah, but now you can put those wherever you want on your home screen. Like.
Okay, yeah, that's useful.
Yeah. And you can do like a battery thing, or like stocks or news or sports, whatever.
Like basic functions that should have been there in the first place.
And you can like hide, what's it called? Like whole screens on your home screen. So you can have like some apps just not on your home screen. They'll just be in the app drawer.
Oh yeah, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Because I don't use any of these stupid
exactly.
default apps.
So you could just have the ones you want on your screen. You don't have to put them in a folder like useless stuff.
Yeah, I literally have like 10 folders of like random shit.
Yeah.
Is it like officially released or is it like beta?
Oh, it's released. Yeah, it came out 2 days ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll probably download it. The only thing I've seen is people changing their appearances with like some weird color coordination stuff. I'm like, I don't care about this.
I don't care about that. Yeah. People are really extra about this sort of stuff.
Super extra. Like, dude, that's gonna be so annoying trying to find your apps. Grant, have you seen any of this stuff?
Yeah, I'm an Android phone user. Not that I dislike Apple products, I just never really use them.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I'm not like a huge fan of them myself. I just have an iPhone, so.
I know people who are very diehard, like.
Oh yeah.
iPhone only. It's like, okay.
They're just weird. Anyone who's diehard one thing is just dumb.
Yeah.
Like being loyal to one device is stupid. Same with like consoles or like, just like in general, you know, like be open about like what's better and like pros and cons of everything.
Or like even if you don't give a shit about the pros and cons, just enjoy your thing and don't shame anyone else for like.
Yeah.
That's today's life lesson.
Yeah.
Let people enjoy the shit they want.
Yeah, enjoy. Full circle. On that note, thanks for joining us.
Of course, thank you for having me.
Yeah, dude. We'll probably have you again in the future if you want.
I'd love to. Yeah, this is fun.
All right,
it was fun. Yeah, we get some good conversations. All right. Thanks everyone for listening to the end. If you haven't already, you should leave a review on Apple Podcasts. Oh, I also forgot to mention, Zarif, I don't know if you saw it. We're on Amazon now.
I did see that, yeah.
Yeah, we're on Amazon Amazon Music, I guess that's what it's called.
Yeah, so if anyone uses that, then
you can listen
go ahead.
Yeah. All right, see ya.